Welcome back to Co-op Comrades. I'm Sulfurno,
I'm Quake.
and this is Racing the Yogscast to Jaffa Factory with magic. So, last time, because of our wonderful dragons, which, Quake, would you mind displaying one behind me? Oops, wrong direction. Just putting your armor on first, huh? Anywho, because of having access to dragons and being able to go thousands of blocks without having trouble with the terrain generation, we were able to get the Jaffa tree saplings and oranges and stuff. And that means we finally couldn't delay any longer on creating the factory. So, without further ado, I give to you our Jaffa Factory. At least the exterior of it. It is McFrickin' huge, but not as McFrickin' huge as the thing that had to house... I'll put my dragon down, I guess.
No, I thought I lost mine, but I found it.
Yeah, they... Not as frickin' huge as those had to be, or the dragon stables had to be to house them. But one of the other things we've done off screen is we have finally decided on the names for them, or at least I have. So, the fire dragon shall be known as Slifer. Yes, from Yu-Gi-Oh! The giant red dragon. I figure it's fitting. Fitting enough. And Quake, hast thou named your name tag to do the stuff? If not, would you like to borrow my anvil upgrade? You have to name the name tag first, if you recall.
Oh. I do not recall.
Okay, there's the anvil upgrade for your backpack. Pop it in your backpack. Hit the tab for it should be on the right. And then you pop the name tag in, name the name tag with the anvil, and then you can right-click on your dragon with the name tag.
Oh,
and the reason we are putting the name tags...
I already have the anvil upgrade for my backpack.
Okay, then give mine back. I had asked you very specifically earlier if you had the anvil upgrade on your backpack, and you said you didn't.
I didn't think I did.
Oh yeah, you have like 8 freaking backpacks. Because that makes so much sense. Anyways, yeah, you pop the name tag into the anvil and name the name tag, then right-click the creature you want to name with it. The reason that we are putting name tags on our dragons is so that we can actually house them in the dragon stables without them despawning. Because if you go far enough away from even tamed dragons for too long, they will despawn. But because of having the name tag on them, that is no longer an issue. And I can give you guys an aerial view of the factory as a little bit of a sneak peek.
Calm your shit. Okay. I named mine Pandora.
And I was about to show the name, but oh well. Without further ado, let us enter what will become the most magical Jaffa Factory the internet has ever seen. Yes, I can take that. I can say that quite literally. Fancy doors, which are actually surprisingly cheap. We got stained glass, which yeah, that's what the ceiling is of, and glass is always pretty easy to do. Dyes are easy as heck for us as well. We got light blue dyed stone bricks, red stone brick, colored stuff mod. It's all stone bricks, which we have the pedestals to create as much stone as we need, and the fire things to smelt this cobblestone into stone and whatnot. And this sheet metal. Sheet metal is wonderful. It is so good. Creation wise, like for massive builds like this, you take two blocks of iron, you put them on top of each other, and you get 64 sheet metal, We only needed 70 some odd iron blocks, and we're continually producing iron from the iron chest thing from all the way back at the beginning. I thought, hey, we're gonna have a use for that iron with the crafting and stuff. It only used 70 some odd. We barely touched the reserves to get the entire floor down.
To be fair, we were making iron for a long time.
Yeah. If you have a spell that can turn iron into gold, that would be nice to restore our gold reserves. Moss blocks. I found out you can put saplings on them. And this is going to be... We might set up some walls, we might not. Don't know. This is going to be for the plants and everything. We've got all the different... I stuffed a bunch of botany pots in here, and we're going to need probably some chests and pedestals and stuff for it, but to get up and running. But we got the sugarcane, the wheat, oh yeah, I can show this off here better. Got cocoa beans from the thing. Milk is going to be a very fun thing for everyone to see, because we're going to be melting down skeletons into milk. I'm going to have to bring some chickens in here somewhere to get the eggs, but we have a lot of eggs from the chickens that we already made. Wheat, easy enough. Going to have 2 sets of wheat, or 2 different wheat production, and going to have washers and everything. I made 62 large water wheels, and I will be setting up multiple waterfalls of power to supply our power requirements with the create and whatnot. Got all the create junk in here already for it. And the first thing I wanted to do was get the Jaffa tree thing set up. Quake, how many saplings do you have for the Jaffa farm? Because you can't just harvest the things.
I believe I said I had 16 saplings.
Awesome. Hand them over.
They're in the chest in my room.
Well, go get them.
No.
I did not make the work cards that will be supplying the stuff, but I have the various upgrades that I will need for the tree farm. I also have a bunch of the extra things for creating more planters if needed. Carrots. Did I just... Huh. I've lost my carrots. Oh well. Unimportant. Really? Oh, no, there they are. I can clear up more inventory space by putting my dragon armor on. But yes, gonna need a lot of pedestals and a lot of saplings and stuff. And a chest for it. Work cards, though. Good. You need an area. Nope, don't need that. Need this. Ah. I am low on steaks. I am no longer low on steaks. So, area thing for the magnet upgrade. I'm gonna need 2 more area things for the choppers, 2 more for the fertilizers. Ah, right. Using that to tell me. Yeah, for whatever reason, it doesn't like to use more than the thing. And planters. I think I only need location for them. Let me get one down and test. Also, I need to find their area. Ah, 1 more forward. Oh, there's something very handy that we are able to do now. Yoink! I am gonna want it all set up a little bit further away from the wall, but having the magnet guy here should be good. But before that, a planter to find out what it needs. Supports area or location. Okay. Wonderful. Now I need to get that out, though. Well, probably don't, but... Also, I finally started using the F button to pop things back and forth, because I know some people were very keen on... Are you still dancing around in your inventory? What are you... Something ritual. Scry ritual.
Yeah.
Why? What? Dude. Come on, be present. This is co-op comrades with you finally back in the thing.
Yep.
We can do our personal stuff at our personal time.
So we need deep slate.
We have tons of it. We can create tons of it.
Yeah. And we need to run it through the crusher.
For what?
Raw gold.
We have... I am just... That is another method of creating gold slowly. I was wanting to be impatient and just convert blocks of iron into blocks of gold. Don't worry about it. That it's not something to... That's what was distracting you.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Well, go get the saplings already. Location. Need 4 of those, so I'll just... Toink, 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 toink. Gonna start with the 4 saplings and get the rotation going on those. And I do believe I'm ready to get it going.
A mill tank.
So what is first? Right, I need to get the location, so I'm gonna need a little bit of dirt. Just to put down. Okay, so I guess this will be the magnet guy. Yeah, okay. I can make it fancy looking actually.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
It's backpack. I have the saplings.
Can you say that a little louder?
I say, well, shit. Which backpack did I have the saplings in?
You said it was in your room.
Yeah, I had 6 in my room, but I have like another stack of 16 somewhere. Pretty sure. Hmm. It's not seeing them.
Got the planter upgrades. Now I shall get the... Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Brain's a little bit slow, but he's gonna need work areas. So let's just take the...
No, Meltank. You can't leave the room. You'll die if you leave the room.
Let's give it the max range for the magnet. Oh, yeah, we named the shiny cow. Let's get that on in there. And then magnet up. Well, I should probably not do the magnet upgrade if you're going to toss some stuff at me, meaning toss it outside of the... Yes. Awesome. Ah, 9. 9 should be good for now. I am going to need to set up the filtration system for things. Ba-da-ba-da. I can get it on over there. Wait. Now the Jaffas are going to be going into a crushing and juicing thing over here, so I need to put the movement thing over here instead, which allows me to send the chest that will hold the Jaffas to be... wait. I need to have have the system. What?
What?
I somehow like insta dug a moss block. Okay, so brain trying to think of things. I have to have the saplings taken out and put back into, or taken out and put into the thing. So you need to not be there. You need to be over here, yes. And I shall place you here to put all the things from this guy into there, which means you're going to be this. Okay, so I'm just going to take the saplings and put them in here. Then I'm going to need to have a thing to take the saplings out of here, which I can create the filter right quick.
Wait, you said you had moss? You got a moss?
That's what the floor is made out of.
Oh.
Why? We can grow moss.
I need moss carpet for this spell.
Moss carpet, you take 2 moss, but like with pedestals, there's one way to make it, but you can also use botany pots and just put moss block on dirt. Like not dirt, stone. No, yeah, it's a premium farmland. I thought I put some in this chest with some... No, I guess I didn't put the building supplies in here. Well, I can... Botany pot. I'll just dig one, like, right in front of the thing. A little bit of storage. Dunk, I believe. Yep, there you go. Making moss. More moss. I don't know where I put all the building resources. Probably back home somewhere. Unimportant. What? when I made a ton of moss using just a ton of them. Really. Anyways, Jaffas. I needed to make the filter. Is it Molib? Yep, the Molib is with. Don't I have some filters? I thought for sure I still had some filters over. Well, unimportant. Need these. There you go. And wait, and use, and...
Sure, it's not the...
I am out of sticks again. How dare I?
Not a rune, I need to do that.
Anyways, I use these with some wool, which I always have on me, to create the filters. And I need to do that, and then dunk, and blip, blip. And I need this. It shall only grab the Jaffa saplings out of here. I'm gonna need a round robin too, aren't I? Not you. Where's my fancy rainbow? There you are. Ah. How dare I be out of paper? Round Rubin upgrade. What that does is it allows me to use one pedestal to send to multiple pedestals. Ding da ding. Ding da ding. And what this will do is it will supply the planter pedestals with the saplings so that as they grow the tree farm, and the magnet thing grabs the saplings and puts the saplings and the oranges and the wood into this chest. It'll send back saplings so that it can start planting. The last thing I need are the chopper upgrade. And I'm gonna have to build a tower, I guess. Also gonna need to figure out the exact areas for these. No, I don't. Can I just... Yes, I can. Love that. I love that. It looks so silly. Anywho, since I already have that one thing showing me the area that they chop in, I can get closer, actually. So it's to there, to here. Okay. I think that's about as far as the sapling. Do you know the limit for how high Jaffa Factories, Jaffa trees grow?
Nope.
Yeah, this should be enough then. Both of the positions are selected, and I forgot to have my dicky spell to get down from here quicker. Hey, I dinged! Yay. And ding. Might want to have that be a one block up, actually. Do not know if... Crap. It'll be fine. I don't want to go back up there. Got you. And got you. Now, if everything... right. If everything goes according to plan... What? No, why... Why are you planting them on the... blocks? There. There we go. Okay. I forgot the fertilizer upgrades. That's easy enough. There, stick 'em. How many? I've only got 2. So, 2 is how many I'll put down. Ba-bing, ba-boom. And now I need more work area. Oh, I already have them. How smart of me. Tink. And then I go over here. And tink. Hey, we got the first tree up.
Awesome. Where was that swamp?
why? Now that
I need a lily pad.
I just realized how horribly inefficient as far as the or the design I've gone with is. I do have an idea to make it better. Instead of a large work area, I shall make both of them target single spots.
Isn't there a way to turn something into gold with Britannia?
Can't remember.
You can't remember.
Off the top of my head, no. What was the fertilizer thing? Ah, needed these. Get
got, like,
those. And now, I just need the work cards again. Oh, already. There you go. There we go. Now, I guess I'm gonna go and screw with the axe things so that they're not going through an entire wide area. Give me just a minute. And after a number of trial and errors, I have finally gotten the final system to create a surprising amount of oranges. Probably still going to be a little bit buggy. The what's it called? The axe thing pedestal was not able to eat like the fruity Jaffa leaves or the normal Jaffa leaves. I don't know why, but I was able to get a block breaker upgrade to break them instead. Which I don't know if that's going to cause problems popping out like with the specific leaves. Like I don't know if the Jaffa sapling can only be gotten from the non-fruity leaves. I mean, I could probably just test this by breaking a bunch. Nope, gotta get the fruity leaves. Yeah, it's looking like there might be an issue with that. I'll have to fine-tune it to see if I even need the shears on the pedestals to break the fruity ones. But for the moment, a lot of oranges. Good chunk of wood too. It was producing so many like blocks and whatnot that the magnet things weren't working fast enough, so I had to make more of them. And I do like the fact that it ended up as a pyramid. That's just neat. So yeah, this is our orange production. We'll be sending them to this next block to get juiced, and as soon as we have enough juice to fill enough buckets, I'm going to be replacing I'm going to be making a waterfall of power here, and I'll later be trying to replace the water with Jaffa juice in that spot. And over here we will be having all of the botany pots that have the wheat. Yeah. the wheat, the flours, and the sugarcane. It will be sending them to this next block for processing, like washing it into the dough and using... How many things are the dough used for? Do I have to split that? No. No, I don't. Okay, good. Very happy. Don't know why, but very happy. Yeah, so gonna be processed, or part of it's gonna be processed into sugar, and I'm probably gonna have the eggs here too. Which, oh yeah, allow me to show you all why I am not worried about eggs. How dare you be raining the game? 3,300 something. 4,000. 4,000 eggs from this many chickens just not being taken out anymore. So that'll be easy enough to do. So yeah, this is the start of our Jaffa production. Jaffa cake production. Oh yeah, here's something really useful. I can botany pot the cocoa beans. That'll make things so nice. And I can run, like, depending on where I do the chocolate, probably over here. But I can run the longer range things that I need to send out along the wall using the pedestals instead of using a whole bunch of conveyor belts. I can even have them in the air, like in the workshop. Quake, is this enough extra moss blocks? Got 43 in there.
What?
I got 43 moss blocks in the chest. I think that's enough, right?
Yeah, that's more than enough. Already got the moss carpet I need for the spell.
What spell are you making, by the way?
Water walking.
Oh, nice.
But I need
really
vines
hoping
for
this thing makes that final moss block.
also. Here.
Yay! Oh yeah, we didn't show them the honeycomb. We'll show them the honeycomb thing later.
You can show them the beehive. You can show them the beehive.
Yeah, we can do it next episode, though.
Oh, did you show them my dragon's name?
I attempted to, and then you took off.
Do it now.
Thundora! One of the things we gotta do is hunt down even more dragons so that we can start breeding them and then slaughtering the children. That's a wonderful thing to say. Yeah, so that we can get the scales and whatnot. Scales and blood and all that instead of hunting down even more dragons. Anyways, cue the outro, Quake.
Alright, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys like the video, please like, subscribe, and remember to comment. And remember that membership button. You can join just for $2 a month.
W and please.
Yeah. I'd like to thank our sponsors, W Energy and Swift Energy, for sponsoring our channel. Use promo code Comrade to get 10% off with W Energy and 25% off with Swift Energy. And we'll be seeing you all in the next video.
Just checking to make sure I'm recording. Yep. See you guys in the next episode, where potentially wheat processing and slime creation, which isn't all janky like it is in the workshop, because I actually learned how to do that properly, among other things. So yeah, see you in the next one where we fill out the next block.